So there's a huge amount of disruption going on, as we know, in the world. Everybody's heard of the fourth industrial revolution, and that has lots of different components to it. And I think as we look at society and the way it's changing, there is just an overwhelming amount of data and information that's coming forward. And the challenge that manufacturers face is traditionally they've always been focused on the excellence of their product. But now, the way the data is changing and consumers' expectations are changing, they actually expect a lot more of those products. And so disintermediated supply chains are going to cause a big problem for manufacturing companies. If they can't really connect with that end customer and understand what they really want. We used to talk about focus groups in manufacturing. What does the focus group say? Well, now your focus group can be your entire customer base because you can actually get that information back. And so I think it's changing the way supply chains work and operate with consumers. It's meaning that manufacturers need to work to break those silos within their businesses, not just within their internal businesses and not just out to their consumers, but back to their partners and suppliers as well. And I think that's making a massive transformation in expectations on both sides. So we've had digital technology in the manufacturing space for a long, long time. You know, mainframe systems ways back before I was even born. But the way that technology is so prevalent everywhere in society today, be that within the manufacturing organisations and within the consumers themselves, the speed at which expectations are pushing pressure on us to be able to deliver is totally transforming things. And so there are more employees and citizens covered by digital technology than ever. And if you cannot connect with them through that medium, then you really are going to lose the ability to engage with the consumer and engage with people. It's everywhere, you know, everywhere we go. Yeah, so Salesforce, it's funny because Salesforce traditionally everybody thinks, oh, we just have this CRM technology. But actually when you look at the breadth of the capability we have, it's now pretty spectacular. And so we see amazing organisations like Kone, for example, who are using us to connect all the way across their internal businesses and the collaboration. People like Schneider Electric who are able to collaborate right the way from the field engineers through to the manufacturing teams on product enhancements and really transforming the entire way their business operates. We have to break through the silos. The silos need to be pushed down and we need a lot more sharing of information across the whole of the businesses. And again, that goes even back into the supply chain, because if you're able to influence your suppliers and tell them more clearly what you need through consumer feedback, actually you can change your whole product design and the future of your products to be more relevant with more relevant raw materials and inputs. Yeah, so we see a big shift in the real thought-leading manufacturers changing business models. If you think about changing the relationship across your supply chain and actually moving from shifting high volume bulk product through a supply chain down to individual consumers, to actually providing an enhanced service around those products that you provide. And we've got great customers, people like Kone, like KUKA, for example, who are actually using the service to enhance the product to the consumer and then shifting maybe from a capital-based model to a subscription model. And that has a whole different raft of implications in how they can raise money and funding and actually change the dynamics of their business and open up new revenue streams. And that's what a lot of this is about. This modern supply chain should really open the ideas and the possibilities for consumers, for manufacturers, and ultimately right the way back into the partner base as well.